Back to the Past.
Very
I
cool.
made sure that the cover I picked wasn't one that I had picked previously, because I'm always jumping to the same covers, for some reason. My mind just, and we only do this show once a month. 30 days is a long time for me to remember stuff. So I was like, did I pick this already? But these are just covers that we just liked from past books. It could be last year, it could be 20 years ago, it could be 50, 60 years ago, but we each pick one book, and you are up first.
I mean, come on, everyone. Oh, I'm getting bounce back from where from. So yeah, this for me is just an absolute masterclass from Alex Ross. You could have picked any cover really from the Kingdom Come run. They are all beautiful, but I don't know. I'm a big fan of Superman, as you know. This
Yeah.
cover just strikes us in terms of his literal power and the anger in this scene and the devastation. If you've not read the book, this is one of my favorite scenes in the entire thing. This is where the bomb goes off and he's just full of rage, and I just think the use of color is just stunning. Alex Ross is a master at this kind of stuff,
Yeah.
and it's when we're doing this section, we're kind of talking about covers that jump out. They haven't necessarily got to be what your class is your classic covers. It's just a cover that as soon as you see it, for me, my brain immediately goes to that book and that issue and that scene. And this is absolutely it. Alex Ross at his best for me. It's just a stunner.
I remember that. Well, the Fantastic Four cover with Reed getting his face bit.
Yeah.
That's Alex Ross too.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
there's just something about Alex Ross. I think his artwork seems more realistic
Yeah.
than other artists, as far as I'm concerned. But his artwork is just, man. I just stop and stare. Sometimes too with Stanley Lau, his artwork just seems different. A
Yeah.
little bit different to me.
Yeah.
Great cover. Yeah, I
It's
finally
stunning.
read this book after you kept on telling me to read it. I just read it like just a year ago. I was late to the
Yeah.
party.
Fuzzy's saying no stop. We're going to do double of those next time, Fuzzy. Double me. And we've got Dave C here. Nice to see you, Dave. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. This is a show where Peter and we just pick advance orders, books that have grabbed our interest. But this is another segment called Back to the Past. We each pick one book that we could be from any year, But my pick is a recent one. And when this book first came out, God, it's been over 5 years now. I just knew it was going to be a hit when even just reading the title, Something is Killing the Children.
Yeah.
This cover, and I bought this cover. I have it. So this is issue number 3. This is Erica Slaughter, the main character, and she's just in a bath. But if you notice, the bath is full of blood, and you see all the scars on her back. And just everything that she's gone through to kill all these monsters that is killing the children, so to speak. This cover just really grabbed at me when it first came out.
That's it. And I mean this in a good way. That's a horrific cover, Efren.
Yeah.
It reminds us it's a more graphic version of that, again, famous Alex Ross image of Batman where he's got his back to you and he's got his top off and it's all scarred, and you kind of see the the hell he's gone through. That's the same with that, I guess.
Yeah. This cover really popped out at me when I first saw it. So I said, wow, what a unique cover. Just tells her whole life basically, and on her back what she's been through. So that's why I picked this one. And this is a book by James Tynion. So yeah. So I think
cool.
one more comment.